Hello, my sweet friends, and happy Friday the 13th of 2024. I am Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina, and I'm coming in to show y'all another simple yet fairly quick fun creation that you can do in your little craft station. And this is our little bag that we're going to make today. It is like so cute, so tiny, has the little flap that opens right up, perfect to insert some little candies in or other little whatnots that you would prefer or have ideas to fit in there. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Okay. If you like what you see, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, ring the bell. Also, you can go view in the descriptions for any extra details to go to my blog, supplies that I may be using, and all the fun little things. But most importantly, if you see this and if somebody you think that might be inspired by what I show you today, share with them, because we want to keep these creations going all the time. So let me quit chatting and I'm going to move the camera down and we will get started, okay? Here we go, going down. Ah, perfect. Okay. So let's see if everything is in sight for you. I've got just, you'll need a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, and then some sequins if you like. I also have I'm using the Label Me Lovely punch, but just some kind of little punch or maybe even a die for your sentiment. I've got my little corner punch here. If you don't, you can, utilize anything, or maybe you don't want to have a fancy corner, and that's okay too, because this box will work perfect. Of course, you'll want some kind of adhesive to have by with its dimensions, multi-purpose glue, or even tear tape, and some scissors, of course. You gotta have those to snip all of the things away. I also have me some Melon Mambo Ink and my stamp that I'm using, and it's from my small business stamp set here, and I'm just doing the handmade for you because this is just one of them. I love this stamp set. It is so adorable and it has all the perfect little sayings in it. But yeah, so let me get all this stuff smoothed over. I'm gonna have this little box laying here so that you can see it. Now, this designer series paper that I'm using is actually the Toadstool Gardens, and we are coming up in the new year of 2025 with celebration, and this is going to be one of them adorable things that you can get and pick out for free with a minimum purchase. So yeah, it's almost like you get a little sneak peek of something that's in the catalog if you haven't seen it yet and started drooling over. But let me get started with the measurements for you. So with your 6x6 piece of paper, you're going to score one side. Now if it's something that has a print like these where it's, just make sure you're scoring the right side up. But you'll start and score one side at 2 inches, 2 3/4, 4 inches, 4 3/4, and 5.5. Now then you're going to want to turn it, and then you'll score it again at 3 1/4 by 4. And then that's all you have to do. The next thing will be, we're going to fold the score lines. Now if you want to use your bone folder, you can. This paper is actually thin enough that it's pretty good to be able to fold without using the bone folder. Just make sure that when you are scoring that you don't press too hard, because a lot of times it will tear the paper. And so yeah, just be gentle when you're doing it. So let me go ahead and get this side. There's some on this side. And then now everything's folded, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for me to see. Now on this one, the bottom end here where I scored it at 3/4, there is going to be one little square at the end, and we're going to take him completely off. So I'm gonna just snip him off just like so, and that's how you've got it so far. Now you're gonna go up to all the other ones and score just up to that budding score line. So hang on. It's really hard to see these when they have the patterns on there, but we will be able to. So now I have all these little flaps cut like this, and then I'm going to turn it on this side. Now on this top side, I'm going to cut this whole section here off, just leaving this one little flap. So let me see which way is going to be easiest for me to do it. I'm going to start here and go down, trying to do it where I can see, or I don't want to get off the score line any. Boy, this is a little pickle to see. All right, almost there. Okay, so now you have all those little flaps. I'm gonna now kind of come and just make little wedges on each side like this. And I'm gonna do these two little squares here the same way, just cutting off just a smidgen on each side. So it doesn't, when you're folding it together, this actually helps it not be so bulky with the folds. So ultimately, let me see which way it'll be better for you to see. That's what your box is looking like now. We've got this section gone, this little section gone, and then I just trimmed off all that, okay? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm taking, and I don't remember, I apologize, I'll have to look this up on what this little punch was called, but it's actually got 3 different corners to it, but I'm going to come and slide my flap end down in here and give this, now when you do the other side, just flip the paper over. And then that way you've got the little design at the top, okay? The next thing, this is the easy part, is folding it together. So I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive on this side right here. I'm gonna get my little glue and squirt it down in there. And then I'm going to just bring this little flap over so that it flushes up and I can press down firmly with it. And then now you can see that we've got the little box going. And then if I flip it over, I'm going to put the 2 little flaps down, and now I'm going to connect the bottom. I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive down the side here. And then let me hold it just for a second. Isn't this adorable? I love it. Okay, so now that's what your box is looking like. It's got a little perfect little pouch to it. Now you can easily take this little flap and fold it down if you would like, you know. You can also just fold this over like this, maybe put a piece of a thin light Velcro or something adhesive to keep it, or like I'm going to show you right quick. I don't think I remembered to grab a piece of scrap white. Yeah, maybe we got some right here. So I'm going to use my little punch here, my lovely label. Label me lovely. Yeah, you get it. And then I'm going to take my stamp and go ahead and stamp on here like this. So let's see how well we do upside down. Yeah, not too shabby. Okay, and then this is important to have dimensions, so then that way it kind of brings it up a little bit, and that you'll be able to have just enough to put your little flap down. So I'm going to put this on each outer side of my label, just like so. And then I'm going to stick it on here. It's kind of up to you on how high or low you want it, or even how big you want the label to be. This one is a little bit bigger than usual, but, or, you know, I think it's still cute. And then I took these, what are these called? The shiny back sequins, and they're just perfect for the colors that are on this. And so I'm gonna use the green, and I'm gonna just add a couple of those on here, just to kind of give it that little extra pop of color. Now when you put your little flap down, it's up to you. You can leave it where it's just kind of rounded on the side, or you can simply pinch the bag just a little bit, even at the top here, so that your flap is pinched, and so then it would turn out just like that. Isn't that cute? I love it. I'm gonna actually use these, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of some taffy in there because yeah, I think they're the perfect size for this. The finishing package actually measures at like 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. So they're pretty tiny, but also simple and fun, and make just that great little project. Here are a few more that I have put together, just like so. Let me put that one in here. Isn't that adorable? So cute, right? Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by and seeing what new projects we had this week. As always, I hope that you keep on creating and being inspired by all the things. And until next week, yeah, I will just, y'all be safe, and I will talk to you again soon. So stay tuned till December 20th of 2024, and we'll see you then. Bye.